I'm Joshua Krish. I'm Vice President of IT Operations at Organic Valley. So we have about 2,000 small family farms that ebbs and flows from year to year. When I'm making a big decision, such as when we purchase Nutanix, one of the first decisions I have in my head is, what would a farmer think if they saw that this is what I'm spending their dollars on? Because in the end, we're trying to make them the most profitable small family farmers out there in the world. That's what we want to do to make sure they're sustainable and can continue supporting their families and their livestock.
My name is Nick Cordy, and I'm the Director of Technology Operations. When we went to Nutanix, it was a decision around, we went from a traditional 3-tier infrastructure, and it worked really well for us for a long time, but we realized that this was a lot less management, a lot less back-end nights of doing firmware updates. So simplifying it for our folks and giving them more opportunities to kind of stretch into what could be with Nutanix, whether it's files or some sort of database as a service operation, it just opens up the door for us.
Our current ERP solution is there, our warehouse management systems, our supply chain analysis.
I look at it from the people perspective of, we were spending, our network teams and our storage teams and our compute teams, we're all working weekends and just doing updates because there was a fear of breaking something. You have a much more complex infrastructure. When we went to Nutanix, it was like, hey, we have an opportunity to simplify and we have an opportunity to take that time back for ourselves.
If I remember right, there was some DBA database maintenance activities that happened nightly that usually took several hours to complete before. And after we moved over to Nutanix, it took minutes, maybe not 5 minutes, but it was way under an hour. Very impressive performance boost there. Moving to the Nutanix platform has really allowed our techs to focus more and engineers to focus more broadly without having to deeply specialize in an area. And then create themselves a backup as well with someone else on their team so they can take a vacation.
Really, support was the main thing that we were looking at and that's what really, showed Nutanix rose to the top because of the support. They work with the hardware, they're really close with their vendors, so it just was a much better experience. And to me, that's an easy investment for our employees, again, getting back to how they live their lives. I don't want them sitting on the phones every night or coming in on a weekend because they can't figure it out. I want them to be at home with their families and enjoying life. I think the main goal will be to get onto the platform 100%. Get rid of some of that technical debt that we've had and utilized in the past to try and save a couple bucks. And now that we've seen the value in being on Nutanix, I think that's a great opportunity for us to pivot towards that.